Complaints and concerns and upsets, they're not going to go away on their own. So this is not an area where we can just say, well, I'm not going to worry about that. It'll heal itself. No, in my experience, they never heal themselves. The particular upset or concern or complaint may not come back as the same thing, but I guarantee you it will come back. And if it's unresolved or you don't address it in a way where the person feels heard and understood, then they will escalate it and it'll come back as something else. Make sure that this is something that you're giving your attention to in the moment when they show up, because they need to be resolved. Now, people also need to feel that they can come to you and freely express those things. And that gets to a point you've heard me talk about before, that oftentimes the more senior in an organization you become, the less informed about things like this you become. Because people just naturally, when you're sitting there with a lot of authority on your shoulders, you're scary to people. I mean, they're not quite sure. So that needs to be an intentional thing as a leader that you develop with your people. Be a human being with them. Go and find out how they're doing, what's going on in their lives. There's a lot of managers that really do that well, and then I see people who just get themselves so busy in other things that they don't take the time to go in and have those engaging relationships, those little talks. You know, they don't have to take more than sometimes 15 minutes, but oftentimes just going in and sitting down and having that conversation. Right now, it's a phone call, it's a Zoom call, whatever it is, but making the time for someone says something through your action. And that's the most powerful way to communicate with people. So letting people know that you care is the start of being able to deal with concerns and complaints and upsets constructively. If having those conversations is not a regular part of your routine, I strongly encourage you to make it a part of your routine, because the kind of intel that you gather as well as the relationships that you can build are really important in that.